Design for misuse is the notion of designing a product to be able to deal with scenarios when users aren't at their best. If a doctor is sleep deprived, how is she likely to misuse a medical device? If a driver is texting while driving, what errors is he likely to make? And how can we design these products so that their users are able to accomplish necessary tasks? Design for misuse is less about modifying users' behavior and more about allowing a tool to continue to be functional, given the likelihood of certain behavior. The overarching idea is that humans are, well, human, and we mess up, even if we're capable individuals most of the time. How can designers and engineers make products that take this into account? Good design is often not good enough. There are different approaches to design for misuse. First and foremost, it's necessary to do the user research to design a product with the knowledge of how people are likely to use and misuse it. In its simplest form, design for misuse plays out in design for ease of use. You don't want 4 buttons that all look the same. It needs to be clear what each button is for. In his book, The Design of Everyday Things, Don Norman writes about a Swiss cheese model of errors. Ideally, you want your cheese without holes or errors. But if there are going to be holes, it's a good idea to increase the number of barriers or layers of cheese to minimize the chance of failure. A related point, notify the user when they're about to go wrong. You experience a version of this every time you go to delete something from your computer, and it asks, "Are you sure you want to permanently delete this file?" This conversation between machine and user prevents unintended actions. It's one manifestation of the rule, always include an undo. Many machines don't. Many simply respond to an error by executing it. What if, instead, the machine asked for clarification to determine the user's real intended action? What if products were designed to receive feedback on system errors? At some point, products will be able to interact with us and verify the things that we're asking them to do. When you're designing a product, don't just address the technical challenge. Also keep in mind design for misuse and solving the problems your end user might face in a social context.